Me, Al. This is Ron DeParmesan with your Newscats report. In the dead of night, on October 3rd, 2024, terror struck the heart of Pont Sond, Haiti, as the Gran Grif gang unleashed a rain of violence that would leave a community shattered and the world in shock. As the clock struck 3 in the morning, chaos erupted when gang members armed with automatic rifles stormed the area. The brutal assault left at least 70 people dead, including 10 women and 3 infants. This horrific incident highlights the dire situation in Haiti, where over 3,600 individuals have tragically died due to gang-related violence just this year. Eyewitnesses described scenes of utter pandemonium as gang members not only shot indiscriminately, but also set fire to 45 homes and 34 vehicles, further exacerbating the destruction and displacing approximately 3,000 families. Bertide Haratz, a spokeswoman for the Commission for Dialogue, Reconciliation and Awareness in Artibonite, shared chilling accounts of the sheer brutality, saying, "The gang members showed no mercy, attacking anyone in their path, even the most vulnerable." As families flee their scorched homes, it's clear that the humanitarian crisis in Haiti has reached alarming levels. The United Nations Human Rights Office responded to the shocking violence with horror. Tamine Al-Khitan, the spokesperson for the UN Human Rights Office in Haiti, emphasized the necessity for accountability and reparations for victims. He stated, "This odious crime against defenseless women, men and children is not only an attack against victims, but against the entire Haitian nation." Prime Minister Gary Conille condemned the attack as a heinous crime, insisting on the government's commitment to confront this rising tide of violence through enhanced law enforcement efforts. However, many question the effectiveness of the Haitian government and law enforcement's ability to protect citizens from relentless gang violence. The aftermath of the attacks triggered a rush for medical response, as the Haitian Ministry of Health deployed resources to assist the wounded, despite the ongoing chaos. Reports indicate at least 16 individuals have sustained severe injuries from the assault, with emergency services stretched thin. Law enforcement agencies are under immense pressure to restore order, with elite police units mobilized to provide urgent assistance amidst the chaos. The horrific loss of life, particularly among vulnerable populations, raises questions not just about law enforcement capacity, but also about the broader humanitarian impacts of gang violence on entire communities. Turning our gaze toward the wider context, it's important to understand that the violence in Haiti isn't just an isolated incident. It's a reflection of systemic issues that have plagued the nation for years. The Artibonite region, a crucial agricultural hub, is increasingly destabilized by gang violence, which in turn fosters economic hardship and food insecurity. This backdrop sets the stage for why figures like Luxon Elan, the leader of the Gran Grif gang, have been able to operate with relative impunity. Sanctioned by the United States for serious human rights abuses, including kidnapping and murder, Elan has created a reign of terror, manipulating local political corruption to gain power. The US Department of the Treasury's sanctions prevent American entities from engaging in transactions with Elan, highlighting the international concern over his activities. There are conflicting perspectives surrounding the police response during this latest attack. Some reports suggest that law enforcement was outgunned, unable to effectively counteract the gang's firepower, leaving locals feeling abandoned and vulnerable. Others claim that there were efforts made to repel the attack but faced monumental challenges. Questions arise regarding the motivations behind the Gran Grif gang's actions, especially as Pont Sond is a territory under their claim control. While gang activity is often dismissed as mere turf wars, this incident raises troubling inquiries into whether there are deeper undercurrents of power struggles and territorial claims at play. The situation on the ground remains critical, with humanitarian conditions deteriorating rapidly. Nearly 700,000 people have been displaced as a direct result of ongoing violence. Among those affected, the most vulnerable are children, facing abysmal living conditions and uncertainty about their future. Humanitarian efforts continue to be severely hindered by security threats, which further complicate relief operations and the delivery of essential services. The recent attack only heightens calls for international intervention, as discussions intensify around a proposed Kenyan-led police mission aimed at restoring stability in the beleaguered region. This mission, part of a UN-backed effort, seeks to assist the Haitian National Police in reclaiming control over areas dominated by gangs, with nearly 80% of Port-au-Prince currently under gang control. Internationally, the UN has framed the increasing turmoil in Haiti as a severe crisis, necessitating immediate and urgent responses. The aftermath of the gang violence in Pont Sond is not just a local issue. It has far-reaching implications for regional stability and human rights. As the nation grapples with escalating gang activity that is entwined with political corruption, the international community must consider meaningful interventions to address the underlying causes of violence. The European Union has allocated €20 million for 2024 to address the humanitarian crisis, but the effectiveness of these efforts remains to be seen. In the bigger picture, the emergence of gangs like Gran Grif is not merely an outcome of social disarray, but is rooted deeply in political corruption that has long plagued Haiti. Instances like the actions of former legislator Profane Victor, who armed local youth to secure power, exemplify how systemic failures have normalized gang activities. Victor materially supported the Gran Grif gang until at least 2020 and has been involved in trafficking weapons, further entrenching gang violence and instability. The ramifications of these actions extend into the fabric of society, contributing to the normalization of violence, crime, and fear that grips communities. Lessons must be learned from the past to redefine the future of Haiti, ensuring that political leaders work towards rebuilding rather than destroying the social contract with their citizens. As we reflect on this tragic incident, it is essential to recognise the immediate need to support the affected communities in Pont Sond and beyond. The humanitarian crisis demands not only immediate relief efforts, but also a long-term strategy to restore stability, justice, and hope for the future. It is a time for action, not only on the ground but also internationally. The world must pay attention to the cries for help coming from Haiti, acknowledging that the safety and well-being of its citizens should be a priority for all of us. As we continue to cover this unfolding crisis, I urge you to stay informed and engaged. Subscribe to our channel for continuous updates on this critical situation in Haiti. Stay tuned for our next update. I'm Ron de Parmesan reporting for Newscats. Thanks for watching. Meow!